be a story telling how my ex-boyfriend and his mom tried to use me and make me kill myself. So basically, I met this nigga while we was in the military or whatever, and he basically at first begged to be with me. Like, I don't know, the nigga was on some weird shit. Like, he bought me some stuff the first time. It was around Valentine's Day, but still, nigga, we just started talking. Why you buying me shit immediately? I didn't look at it as love bombing because I was fucking stupid at the time. But me thinking about it, I'm like, oh, okay, well, he behind me stuff. He gotta be serious about me.
Yo, that's so funny. I literally just had a conversation with one of my homies, and that's exactly what that stuff be, love bombing. You know, cause he do it. You know what I'm saying? He'll send you a cash app in the DM, $60 for your birthday and all of this. I tell y'all all the time, I'm not sending you shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we gotta get some type of conversation going. Do you like me? But men do that. Like, they just be sending money, boy. I don't see how y'all do it. I work too hard for my money. I'm not doing it. But let's listen.
Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. So, right, we end up talking whatever, and this nigga end up lying off the back. I don't know why I didn't leave. Don't ask me why I didn't leave, bitch. We all don't know why we don't leave, bitch. So, he end up lying to me, because you know that little conversation stage where y'all having, it's like, oh, you know, do you talk to anybody, or have you been sexually active, whatever? And I'm like, I only had one sex with one person before you. He's like, oh, me too. So I'm like, you're lying. I know you didn't, you know, whatever case may be. So I'm not thinking it's a big deal. Cool. So some time go by, and I end up staying in the nigga room because he went away. His ship went out to sea, and I end up staying in his room. So I stay in his room, and I'm searching for shit, right?
She in the military, just so we all keep up. She said, "Oh, you the only one I had sex with too." Hell no.
I find condoms, but this nigga told me that he haven't been having sex. He ain't have sex with nobody where we was at all. He don't really know nobody like that. Nobody could claim him. That's what he said. So I find the condoms. I text him. I'm like, why is there condoms in your room? Oh, I don't know. I was gonna use them with you, nigga. I didn't give you no green light that we was gonna do nothing. We ain't never even did shit yet, y'all. It's been like a month we been talking. We haven't done nothing. So how the fuck you had the condoms for me, bitch? How? So this nigga goes and he had a Magnum large in his room. This nigga goes and finds a condom on his ship under his rack, because that's what they call it in the military. It's a rack. It's like a bed, a coffin bed. Y'all need to know that. Anyways, he goes and he finds a silver wrap condom. And I'm looking, and it's like, alright, I know you lying. I'm gonna let that pass. So that go by, I forgive him for that, because it's like, I feel like that was a stupid lie. Again, don't ask me why I didn't leave, bitch. I don't know. I don't know. I do know, actually. I was getting ready to cut the nigga off, and we had mutual friends, right? So it was this girl, the best friend. If you go back on my page about the best friend who wanted my life, and her, me and her boyfriend, they was there together or whatever. And they convinced me. They're trying to tell me go back to him. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. Listen to them. Don't worry about it. He's a good guy. So I go back to the nigga, right? Worst decision, but I wouldn't even say it's the worst decision, but I don't even know what to call it. That's why I went back to the nigga, right? Then comes out, this ex pops up. Mm-hmm. Yep. She pops up. And it's like, I'm like, you know, what the fuck is this? I see text messages of the girl chasing him, texting him, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, if you want to go back to her, let me know, because I'll just leave. Like, we don't got to do this. Like, I'll go my separate ways, you go your separate ways. You feel what I'm saying? He like, oh, no, I don't want her. I don't really know why she texted me, blah, blah, blah. You know, typical nigga bullshit. And mind y'all, before we got together, before he asked me to be his girlfriend, I kept asking him, is he sure he wanted to do this? Because before he left me and I was stuck in his room or whatever, I'm like, we could just be friends. We don't gotta rush. I'm like, I know I'm not the only pretty girl alive. Like, you know, there's other girls out there. When you go out there, you might want to talk to somebody else, and, you know, we don't have to rush it. Like, we could just be cool. I guess that made the nigga feel some type of way. He like, oh, hell no, bitch, you trying to push me away? This nigga like, no, I want you to be my girlfriend. So I was a nigga girlfriend. So fast forward back to the ex, right? This nigga, I see messages of her texting him, sending him news, talking about how she missed him. This nigga talking about how he made her, she made his day. I don't know what kind of stomach I had. I don't know what kind of heart I had. I don't know how strong I was. But I forgave him for that too. So I'm like, Why you talking to her, blah, blah, blah. He kicking me his bullshit lies. He like, he don't know how the girl keep texting him. He don't know why the girl keep texting him. So then this bitch got her friend or her cousin texting this nigga off Instagram talking about some, oh, blah, blah, blah said text her. Blah, blah, blah said this. Then the friend constantly posting this bitch on her page trying to get this nigga to look at it. And he's looking. So, that's not the only girl. This nigga had the whole base of bitches after me to get me. Off to my neck. And I don't even know why. To this day, I don't know why, bro. Like, was he a big hoe or something? Like, can somebody tell me if y'all come across this video? Like, was y'all after me because he was fucking all of y'all or something? Like, I don't know. Like, is it because, like, before I got with him, he was not really getting no bitches. Like, I looked at his phone, and he was begging to be with bitches and ignoring this one bitch. These 1 or 2 bitches that just will leave him alone. They probably still won't leave him alone. But it's just like, nigga, you was not having hoes like that before you got with me. You being with me attracted all the hoes. Anyways, y'all. So, I took him back after that too. Yes, I did. And we moved forward, right? So this comes to one day where I go with him to the gym, and it's these girls, and these 3 girls come up to the gym, 2 of them, right? And he's supposedly friends with one of those girls. But I'm telling him, like, this girl don't like me. Like, why are you still dealing with her? Don't talk to her, whatever. So we get in the bleachers. He like, oh, that's my friend. She not like that. Don't even worry about it. Defending the bitch. Yep, defending the bitch. So I'm sitting in the bleachers with the fake friend that I was with at the time. You know, keep up. The one from the story time that want my life. That's also his friend's girlfriend. So, I mean, her in the bleachers, and them 2 niggas is over there. So her boyfriend playing ball, and the dickhead that I was with was standing there talking to the girl. So mind y'all, we at this game for like 45 minutes. It's like a whole hour game. They standing up, talking, laughing, looking into each other's eyes the whole time. This nigga tell me she's just a friend, and she used to fuck with his homeboy. Bitch, I know that bitch a hoe. I know about her. I had a homeboy who was fucking her. Like, I know about her. Nigga, that homeboy shit don't matter. Anyways, so that same day, I walked away from him, stopped talking to him or whatever, and I went to my room. I acted like, you know, I was done with him or whatever. Deep down inside, I knew I wasn't done, but, you know, I was just going through it. I don't know if this nigga had voodoo on me or something, or was voodoo put on him, because he was weird. Like, he was real weird. Like, anytime we would leave each other, this nigga would cry. I'm talking about full-blown, a grown-ass man shedding tears, bawling out his eyes. Like, I'm talking about snot coming out his nose, all of it. And I'm not talking about, like, because I call him cheating. No, nigga, like, anytime this nigga was leaving my side, he was crying like a little baby. Like a real crybaby ass nigga. Anyways, about that situation, I ended up talking to the nigga about it. This nigga gonna tell me he not leaving nobody. He not gonna stop talking to somebody because they don't like me. Then I started disrespecting the nigga. It was like, it was over from there. I started calling the nigga all types of names, all of that. And I know I was wrong for that. But that's all the type of defense that I had from there. So, it was so many bitches coming out the blue. Bitches he worked with. Bitches at the gym, this place, at that place. And I don't even know what I was so obsessed with. Because I looked at the nigga when I first seen him. I didn't even like him. So I don't even know how I ended up falling so hard for him. When I first got with him, I wanted to still be single. And it's like, he came and got me and locked me up so he could go and hoe around. Like, he wanted to ruin my fucking reputation, bro. Like, I was living that life. Like, I had them hoes. Like, I could call any hoe any day and be with any hoe I wanted to any day. And then everybody saw me with him. With him, y'all. With him. So we ended up staying together. And this nigga just kept cheating on me. That's basically it. He just never stopped cheating on me. He just kept telling me what I wanted to hear, and he never stopped cheating on me. So his mama called me one day because I ended up getting cool with her and talking to her. But she called me one day and she like, oh girl, I heard that you want to move to Georgia. I heard you want to move somewhere, and I'm renting the room. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, that's fine. I don't mind. Like, you know, this the love of my life that I'm gonna thug it out with, you know, stupid, the dumb bitch mindset. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm talking to his mom, and I'm treating this lady like she's my mother. Like, I'm treating her like it's a mom of my own. Sending her money for her nails, for her bills, for whatever. And it comes to a point where I'm getting out the military. And mind y'all, this nigga went and told everybody I never did nothing for him. When I did what was in his bracket, what he earned, I gave him what he earned. And this nigga never really bought me shit that was worth nothing for real. The nigga bought me Crocs. I had to ask for something for National Girlfriend's Day, and he only bought me something on Valentine's Day. So nigga, what the fuck did you think you was gonna get for gifts and shit? So I used to constantly buy the nigga like a bunch of cologne, and he used to, whatever he asked me for, I gave it to him. But the nigga was basically using me. Nigga never really fucked with me like that. And this is the fucking kicker. The two people that I was friends with before they was even cool with this nigga, I think, they knew that the nigga didn't fuck with me like that, but was telling me to still fuck with the nigga. The same thing that those two friends was doing, the couple, his mama was doing. This bitch was in my face telling me her son is gonna suffer, or he gonna get everything that's coming to him. She don't know why he act the way he do. Turns out this bitch was taking my money to go put voodoo on me and talking about me to his ex, trying to get them two back together because she don't want him with me. For whatever reason, I never gave the bitch a reason not to like me until up recently. So I told her about herself, but it was respectfully. But it's like, bitch, I sent this lady over $900 before I even officially met her. After meeting her, when I went down there, because he called me because she was fucking sick, and I ran to his aid when nobody else would. No friend, no side bitch, no side piece, nobody else would go run to his aid. I ran to his aid, and he left me there with her. After he left, we stayed there together, and he left, and I ended up treating her like my mother. I didn't let this lady come out of pocket for nothing while I was with her for those couple of days. And basically, as y'all can see from my situation, I was desperate to like get out of here because I didn't want to be here. But anyways, it comes to a point where he's like, oh, why I'm not back out there with his mother yet, because he wanted me to stay with her to help him take care of her because nobody else would, and I was willing to do it. But I went back out there for the second time or whatever, and the nigga was still cheating on me. I think the nigga got somebody pregnant right now, and I just don't know about it. Like, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck what the nigga doing. But the nigga was cheating on me, his mom knew, and she never told me nothing. So it was like, bitch, you playing in my face and you trying to use me for my money. So I get back out there, y'all, and the first, like, as soon as I get in her car, she's like, oh, do you have the money for the month? Oh, and the bill is not $50 no more. It's a certain bill. She's like, it's not 50 to go half, it's 100, and this one is not 5 something, it's 550. So basically she was charging me 100 or 200 more than what she originally told me, which is not a part of the plan. Bitch, obviously I'm on a budget, and I wasn't even planning to stay there with her for longer than 2 weeks. Neither him or her knew that, but I wasn't really in contact with him like that. But me and the nigga never really stopped speaking. I don't know who the fuck he was dealing with or how many he was dealing with, but me and him never really stopped talking because he constantly always reached out, and I would reach back out because I thought we had an unbreakable bond. I thought we was locked in for life, you know. I thought this would be my husband one day, and the hoes just they wouldn't matter. But no. So basically, this nigga got with me, right? And somebody told him something about me, and he never told me about it. He just kept it in the back of his head and basically dogged me out the whole relationship. And on purpose, out of spite. Like, I used to cry in front of him and shit, and he would just look at me and start laughing. Like how my family members do me right now. So I went back out there, y'all, and my plan was to only stay there for like a week or two, because I was planning to move into my apartment or whatever. And she, as soon as I get the car, she started hunting me down for money. Oh, you got the money for the month? Oh, you speak to such and such. Mind you, this lady know me and her son not talking. She know he got a new girlfriend, even though he lying about it to me. And she acting like me and him still supposed to get back together. Like they had a plan. They had a plan. So I got out there, right, and I get to her house and I call him because this lady left me for dead outside. I mean, I'm not from where they from, so I don't know nobody from over here. She goes to she went to a job thing. This bitch leave me in her car. She leave her phone, leave the windows down with no gas in the car. The tank was on E. And I called him and I'm like, can I take the car to go get some gas? Oh, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Stop calling me. I called this nigga like 2 days before I came out there and it was fine. So, I don't know if he thought because I was out there, like I wouldn't say nothing or whatever case may be. But, I don't know. Cool. So then, something else happened. And I don't remember what I texted him for, but I texted him. Then the nigga started spazzing. Oh, stop calling my fucking phone. I don't want to talk to you. I've been told you this. The nigga didn't tell me none of that. Like, we were supposed to be, just 2 weeks before that, I was supposed to be going to meet him where he was at to go somewhere else. But because he was cheating on me secretly or had someone else and didn't want me to know, he canceled those plans. oh, I don't want to do that no more. Oh, da da da, this happened, this happened. And this nigga went around telling people that I was broke, I used him for his money, and I didn't want him for real, blah, 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 blah. I was just a pretty face. Mind y'all, this nigga stalks me every day, even right now. He probably knows what the fuck I just posted. He knows what hairstyle I have. Anyways, this bitch gonna come in the room because me and him getting into it there. And I'm guessing his mom was the one who had put something in his head the whole time to put something in his back to tell him to not fuck with me. You know how older women be? Oh, I know girls when I see them, I can know, bitch, you got me wrong because I'm not no hoe. And I genuinely loved your son. So you tricked him out his spot. And I thank you because I was selling him for his weak ass anyway. Now, back to what the fuck I was saying, right? Me and him end up getting to it, and I'm cursing him out, and I'm basically telling him my situation. Like, I'm telling him in detail, because he's like, oh, I never told him nothing about what was going on with me throughout our whole relationship, why he should believe me, all this bullshit. And I'm just like, nigga, I've been through a lot, and, you know, I don't want to go home, blah, blah, blah. This nigga telling me he don't care. I'm like, oh, I want to kill myself. At the time, I really did. I did not want to live no more, because it's like, what the fuck, what do I have to live for? I don't want to go home. I don't want to be here. I have nobody else. All I have is me. And I thought I would have him, but this nigga turned his back on me for a piece of ass, and because his mom said so. And his homeboys, I guess them niggas was putting stuff in his ear, told him not to trust me, cause, nigga. So she finds out me and him getting into it. He called her, oh, I don't want her there. I'm not coming home if she's home, and da 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 da. This bitch gonna come, oh, you know, if I have to choose between you and my son, I'm choosing my son, right? Yeah, you gotta go. When you leaving? You leaving right now? I looked at her, and it's like 8, 9 o'clock. I think it's real late. It's dark outside. I don't have no car. I don't have no family out there. It's just me by myself. And this is a grown ass woman, y'all. She's damn near 60. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I'm gonna leave. I'll probably leave tomorrow. I'll make sure I'm out of here. Don't worry about it. But it's just like, bitch, I gave you over $900 before I met you. And I bought your son everything he asked me for while we was in a relationship together. And mind y'all, this is just a side thing, right? This nigga had the nerve to ask me for a $2,000 pair of sneakers when he ain't never bought me nothing worth $500. Not even a $200. Everything he bought me was below $200. Nigga, are you stupid? Like, he paid for everything while we was together, but still, it was never like no grand gestures for special holidays or nothing like that. He never tried to make me feel special or go out his way like that. Fuck all that. This bitch basically kicked me out after her and her son then used me up for everything nigga used me for. That nigga basically was seeking revenge out on me because somebody else had told him throughout our whole relationship. And in the midst of me telling him what I was going through, this nigga telling me he don't care. He was somebody else. If I'm gonna kill myself, kill myself. He don't want to talk to me. All this other extra shit, blah blah blah. Then his mama sitting there playing both sides. This bitch start crying. This bitch just like my mama. She start crying, looking. Oh, he gonna suffer for what he doing to you. Oh, a man was just doing that to me. Bitch, he must watch you. He had to be watching you grow up and just chase after niggas 24/7 and cheat and fuck for everything, bitch. And I'm pretty sure she fucked that man that she went on that truck with when she left me stranded for dead to get him to try to do something. Bitch, fuck you and your son, hoe. How about that? And I'm not laughing at nobody's situation, but I know he going through it now. And the only person that was there for him was me. And everybody tricked him out his spot. And that's what the fuck you get, nigga. If you see this video, that's what the fuck you get. That's all. And when your mama going through something again, make sure you let her know. This the same girl she kicked out. And I'm the same girl y'all called when she had that heart attack and nobody else would be there for you, not even her own daughter. And I came and I showed up with the genuine heart that I have, ready to help her and get her back to her feet. Remember that. I want both of y'all to remember that. And don't call my fucking phone ever again. Thank you.
Okay. I really ain't got too much to say about this. I mean, she was living there. Mom seemed like she needed some help with the bills. Shit, mom probably was a little greedy, asking her for this and that. But at the same time, she was living there. I think she mentioned she was paying rent. But, shit, I don't know. And as far as dude ass, shit, I guess it's you the one who's spending all your money on. I wish somebody spent some money on me. I'm trying to tell you. I told you, I done said that in another video. I wish somebody would spend some money on me. I'm always the motherfucker that's got to do the spending. You know what I'm talking about? That's, man. But, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments below. Do I think they was using her? Yeah, they probably did use her a little bit, but, you know, shit. She know better now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. I'm out of here.